Today I'm going to be showing you how to repot your Monstera. Now this occurs about every 1 to 2 years, but some signs that you should look for to know that it is time to repot is 1, there are roots growing out of the drainage holes, 2, slowed down growth, 3, the soil is drying out way too fast, or 4, your plant is top heavy or unstable. In my case, I was mostly seeing that my plant was getting top heavy and unstable, and I knew it was time to repot it. So here's a look of what you're going to need to repot your Monstera. Plant mat is really nice. You need your Monstera, of course. And then a chunky soil mix. I'm using a cactus potting mix, but if you get one that has soil with perlite or pumice, along with some orchid bark or cocoa chips, that will work extremely well for your Monsteras. Now, as you are working with your Monstera plant to get it repotted, be sure to gently remove it from the pot. So don't be yanking on the stems, just gently tease it out if you need to. As you can see here, mine isn't too root bound. The main reason I'm repotting is because it was tipping over. So I am just gently teasing the roots out and separating these plants because there were so many individual Monstera plants growing within this one plant. Now when it comes to pot size, I am choosing one that is just slightly bigger. It fits in my decorative pot right here. You don't want to choose a pot that is too large, as that can lead to a lot of just wet soil sitting around and lead to root rot problems. Now once you have your Monstera ready to go, all the soil is removed, go ahead and position it into your new pot. Make sure that you are putting in the new soil about the same depth as it was before. You don't want the soil to be covering up the stems. My main concern here was just making sure it was stable. I decided to use a plant stake made of cocoa coir so that I could attach my Monstera to it so it could continue to grow up over the years. Using a stake is not always necessary. It was just something that fit my situation, but chances are if you have a larger Monstera, you are going to need a stake so that it can hold itself up properly, because in the wild it is a vining plant and is usually climbing up another plant like a tree. And once your Monstera is all set up and staked, make sure to gently press down on that soil without pushing down too hard, as those roots do need some airflow. I took a moment to trim up my Monstera. I was just removing yellow and dying leaves. And once you finish that, make sure to water thoroughly until water is draining out the bottom. Don't let it sit in standing water. I also took a moment to repot all the small Monsteras that I had dug up. I had so many, and this makes a perfect gift for all my plant friends. And then the last step is just to be patient. Give your Monstera some time to adjust. Keep it in that bright and direct sun, and skip out on the fertilizing for about 4 to 6 weeks while the roots adjust. There may be some minor wilting, some slowed growth briefly, but in the end, that Monstera is going to be so much happier from you taking the time to repot it. I hope you found this video helpful in repotting your Monstera, and thank you so much for watching.